Live. Good morning, everybody. I have the mother and brother of Miss Jessica Reid, and I think this was an important interview to have. I spoke about Miss Jessica Reid, 2 or 3 times on my platform, and it got the ball rolling on some developments of Mr. Charlamagne the God. But I think some things that are being put out in the media may not necessarily be true. So we're gonna let the mother and the brother speak about what's actually the facts. So go ahead. And thank you guys personally for coming. And I know everybody's excited to hear from you.
Thank you for allowing us to be on, man.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah. Hi, good afternoon, everybody. My name is I am Reid's mother. First, I want to thank Mr. Brown for having us on his platform. I want to thank all of the supporters and the YouTubers, Star and family friends on Jessica Reid's story. We really appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts, and we thank you. There's a lot to cover. I'm going to start out from the beginning. We are here because we want to talk about Jessica and talk about her story and the truth. So I want to start first with, I want to start first with the DNA. I've heard a lot about people talking about the DNA had proved him innocent. DNA did not prove Charlamagne innocent. And I want to state some facts so that can be up, because that's all I hear, all over the place. Well, he's innocent. DNA proved him innocent. No, he is not innocent. And the DNA did not prove him innocent. There was no analysis performed. I have a document here from South Carolina Law Enforcement Division, Forensic Services, Laboratory Report. This is the report that was done on my daughter and on him. She took a rape kit, the sexual. She was given that. It states here that blood, there was no analysis performed. Saliva, no analysis performed. On him, Charlamagne, Leonard Larry McCalvey, blood, no analysis performed. Saliva, no analysis performed. No analysis performed means that there were no detailed examination of anything complex in order to understand its nature or to determine its essential features. There was no study. There was no study on this. So that's why it's inconclusive. Because it was not leading to a firm conclusion, not ending doubt or dispute. So this is why the DNA did not prove his innocence. And I have the document right here. It's inconclusive. There was no analysis performed on any of the tests that were given. None of them.
Can you put that closer to the screen so people can see it a little better? Just kind of center it in the camera.
Sure. And if they want the document They'll be able to get it. They can, I'll give the email before we leave, and they can
Okay.
request the documents. I'll be more than glad to send them.
Okay, I'll put
Okay.
that in the
All right.
description box. Okay, you can go ahead and continue. I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Okay. Also, this is from the state of South Carolina, County of Berkeley, State of South Carolina versus Leonard L. McCalvey. And he was ordered to submit blood tests. This is the blood test. So it was very difficult for me to go over all this. I mean, it was very difficult for me to even go over the videos, you know, the DJ academic videos and all that stuff. But, you know, I had to listen to it because I want to put the truth out there, because there's so many lies. And even Charlamagne, I mean, he is a liar. And I'm here to say it. He's a liar. The truth is not in him. So he had to take blood, yes. But on the DJ academic, he says he had to take hair follicles and all that stuff. Well, I challenge that. Where is the documents? Where's the statements that you had to take all those tests? Because on my documentation, and you're here, does not state anything in regards to you taking hair follicles or anything. You took blood, you gave blood, that's it. And there was no analysis performed on that blood. So how does the DNA prove you innocent? Liar. Now I'm going to really tell everyone the reason he was able to take a plea to the lesser crime. It had nothing to do with the DNA, because the DNA is inconclusive. There was no analysis performed. He did not take the higher charge, couldn't be given the higher charge because the victim was uncooperative. My daughter, 15 years old, was traumatized after that incident. She was traumatized. I don't think I can explain to you the severity of this. I don't think I can explain the pain that she went through and that her family went through on June 8th, 2001. So that's why he's still here, out and not in jail or under the jail, because I did not let her testify. Because when I went in that emergency room and saw my daughter uncontrollably shaking, when I saw her hysterical, out of her mind, traumatized by what just happened to her, I could not let her testify on the witness stand. I didn't want her to repeat that pain and suffering, which I knew she would if she had gone on that stand. Cross-examine jurors or whatever. And I didn't want that for her. So I made the decision not to let her testify at that time. And I took my children and we moved out of the state of South Carolina. And I took them and we moved to Virginia. At that time, I was hysterical myself and being a victim myself of abuse. I know the pain. So yes, that was the decision I made then. I made that decision. I was thinking about her well-being and her state of mind, and I wanted her safe. Talking about it as if it's some joke.
To me, it just seems like he's so protected. He finds power in talking about it. A lot of people that are sick like that, they find power, in dominating a person over and over and over again. And so,
Yeah.
he, like you said, he talked about it on air. So
Yes, you did.
he's a pretty protected guy. So I just had to interject that. So I'm sorry. Go ahead and continue.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I guess, the powers that be are protecting him, but I'm not bothered by that, because I believe in a higher power. So I really don't care. And that's why I'm here. I don't care what he possessed, material things, or, these high profile attorneys who want to send cease and desist, so much more, because I'm tired. As a mother, I'm tired. It's been 20 years since that incident. And I watched my daughter suffer through those 2 years, our family nearly torn apart. You don't get away with this. I don't care that you cannot be tried again. I don't care that the case is closed because you took a lesser deal because Jessica didn't testify. I don't care about that. It could have been 50 years from now. It doesn't matter to me. When it's the right time, it's the right time. You need to come clean. Okay? You need to come clean and tell the truth. And stop lying. And stop covering up those other two men. Your dudes. Who are your dudes?
Yo, 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 it's Big Ant, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Had to come tap in real quick. Kwame Brown has interviewed Jessica Reid's mother, and her brother was on there. There's more video there that you could go watch. It's on Kwame Brown Bust Life channel. Make sure y'all go subscribe to that channel and tap in if you want to see that whole interview. But this right here, hey, it's changing the gears on the situation. A lot of people are going to be tapped into this topic more now. We've seen this come up a few times in Charlamagne the God career. Want to make it very clear. I don't agree with raping in women. I don't agree with taking no people hostage. I for damn sure don't play with no messing around with no kids, bro. Anybody who do that is sick. You disgusting. I don't care what nobody say, bro. I'm not with that. Ain't no excuses for none of that. But in this situation, it get a little tricky in the legal system. It is what it is. I can't change it, bro. I try to tell people all the time, feel how you want to feel about the way I'm moving and the way I run my platform. I can't go and say what Charlamagne did and didn't do because there is no evidence, bro. Now, I can feel and have my opinion about some shit, but running a platform, I can't go and call somebody this. You know what I'm saying? Just being honest. Now, I'm not saying that Jessica Reid is lying. I'm not saying that her mama is lying. Now, Charlamagne has done interviews and spoke on these things, but he was not charged. He was not sentenced and convicted for raping a girl. Now, he led to a lesser charge of delinquency of a minor because of the party situation. Now, Charlamagne did say some things that, when people go look back at it and look at the energy, people gonna say, well, look how he said this, how he said that. Bro, I feel y'all. I get y'all, but I can't convict nobody. You know what I'm saying? She's saying he's not innocent. She's brought out documents saying he never took he took a blood test, but there was no analysis ran. And it makes sense for her to say that. I was trying to protect my daughter. You know what I'm saying? I feel her. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel nobody who doing that to women, especially kids, but anybody, period, should be walking around on the motherfucking street. That shit is sick as fuck. But I can't convict the man. That's all I'll be saying, bro. They got to come with something. You know what I'm saying? Now, if he come out and admit it, and if he did do that shit, I don't think he would come out and admit it. That's if. I'm not saying he did. Nobody ain't finna come out and admit no shit like that. But if he did, then, hey, we got to get dog the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. But without those tests, man, and this story, you know, I hate to say it, it's a situation for future girls who going to probably go through this, man. It's going to be tough. I can never put myself inside of a female body who been through that type of shit. But you got to go. If you want justice, you got to get on it right away. Go get those tests. Get everything done. And if you got to go to motherfucking trial, you got to go to trial. But if you got all that evidence, you do your DNA shit, they do their DNA shit, we good. Because I'm not saying this for Jessica Reid. Now, it's tricky when you plead out to the lesser charges. You understand what I'm saying? But that lesser charge that Charlamagne had received was another charge that he had because of the party situation, if I'm not mistaken. You understand what I'm saying? So don't get this understood where I'm trying to say I'm caping for Charlamagne and none of this shit. Y'all believe what y'all want to believe. I'm just in the middle because I can say what I want to say, but it's not going to be a factual statement because of the fact of there is no conviction. There was no test performed. So now it's his word versus hers. Like I say, ladies, if you ever go through these situations, you got to go take these tests. You got to go take them. You got to go take these tests. Parents, you have to get your kids to take these tests so these situations don't happen. I'm not saying something did or didn't happen. What I'm saying is the story and the scenario, this could actually be like not even a topic of discussion right now. It could be no debate about it. But in the court of law, you are innocent until proven guilty. And I can't go back on that because I built my platform on saying that because that's how it works in there. No video footage, no physical evidence. I can't convict nobody, bro. No video footage, no physical evidence, no pictures, no cameras. I can't convict you. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. It's just what it is, whoever that is in that situation. So I'm just telling the ladies, man, if that shit happen to y'all, y'all got to go get on note. We got a lot of, and separate this from Jessica and her family and the Reid family. You know, they going through a lot right now. Got a lot of women out here. And this is why you got to go take these tests, lying and making excuses up and coming up with stories that are fictional, saying people, they made it about money. You know, so a lot of people made these things about money. They made these things about money. Not them. I'm saying other people have made these things about money and that takes away from the seriousness of this situation. So subscribe to the channel, Urban Politicians TV. Shout out to Kwame Brown. He getting us a lot of good information on that platform. Supporters be hitting me saying, you know, do the reactions. They fucking with them. So I'm going to keep them flowing. Kwame Brown, keep doing your thing. And Reid family, I hope y'all get everything that y'all want and get y'all situation settled and everything how it should be and what's fair. Subscribe to the channel. Stay on your pivot, man. 1000.